Hey guys, so I just finished fixing up my room and cosplay work area, so I've decided to do a tour of both of those. So this is my door, pretty plain, and this is what it looks like when you first come in, and there's me again. So this is what the back of my door looks like. It has some perler bead stuff and other little random artworks, and then I have the evolution bag hanging there. Next to it I have my entertainment center, so there's my Wii and a little Alpha perler bead, my TV, a GameCube, Wally plushie, and some controllers and stuff. On top of that I have jewelry cases, so there's some earrings in a jewelry box, and then I have little tiny jewelry boxes up there that are horses and dolphins and stuff as well, and a piano. That's a sharpener. So right next to that is a bunch of random makeup stuff. So there's some palettes. On the top drawer is all my nail polishes, and on the bottom is a bunch of random drugstore makeup. More pearly beads, and in this is just some clothing, mostly just pants, and then there's just some random stuff on the bottom. So in this drawer I just have all of my long socks, tights, and leggings. And in the drawer under that are just all my shorts, some mismatching socks, and a couple bodycon skirts. Next to that I have this old wardrobe. So on top of that I have some diplomas, a little Smurf thing, some plushies, there's a couple pictures right there, and then I also have a Full Metal Alchemist wall scroll right above my entertainment center. In the wardrobe I have a bunch of my jackets and just some random stuff like old textbooks on the bottom. Next to that there's my desk and computer. Up there is a Precious Moments clock, and it's kind of old so I don't know if you remember it. I also have new curtains that are Paris themed and passport and just stuff like that. And I have this cute little solar powered cat that bobs when it has light shining on it, along with some of my piggy banks and a little bobbly head cat. There's my tofu cell phone holder, a clock, my entire computer set up. I got a water bottle, some vitamins, there's my monitor and remote, and then my tower still got some plastic on it because I'm weird like that. Speakers, keyboard, headset, and a chair with a Totoro thing on it, and mouse and a dirty mouse pad because I spilled stuff on it, and then a trash can that's strawberry. In this drawer is just a bunch of cell phone cases and sunglasses. Next drawer is just some electronics, and my camera also goes in here. Then it's a junk drawer with a bunch of random stuff and Final Fantasy stickers. Then this is where I keep some random notebooks and old letters. In the big drawer is a bunch of blank paper, lined paper, and colored paper. This is where I keep a bunch of Sharpies, pencils, and other random office supplies. And here I have a bunch of hair accessories like bows, wig caps, and my shears. And here's a bunch of random craft supplies like paints and markers and colored pencils. In between that and my bed I have a space heater. On my wall I have a bunch of random pictures that I got from the Dollar Tree, and then my favorite hat. So as for stuffed animals, I have my wolf, Keilala, Karopi, some pillow pets, those stacking panda things, a Dalek, and this is just a quick overview of my bed. And for more plushies, I have a fox, a charming kitty pillow, another charming kitty, a Minecraft pig, a bear, a pig, an elephant, Voidling, and Kyogre. So I guess you can call this my media shelf. There's CDs in here, some DS games, an old Game Boy Advance up there with DVDs right next to that, picture frame with no picture in it because I'm weird like that, candles, some old DVDs, and DS game case, some CD sleeves, speakers, a little trinket thing, and some blank CDs. So right here is a whiteboard calendar, so it's got the days filled in, some dry erase markers. There's a bunch of ticket stubs and stuff tacked to the bottom, and I just pointed to my stitch magnet. Up above that is my bookshelf, so there's a bunch of random books and some 3D puzzles from Barnes & Noble. So next to my bed is a violin, and under it I have also my keyboard and a guitar. Next to that is all my anime and manga and comic books, so there's 2 swords, a Pokemon poster, then some Funko Pop figurines, a Raven doll, some perler beads right next to that, more Funko Pop characters, keys from Fairy Tale, Lucy's keys, a little figurine my grandparents got me, cloud cards, and they're all in the box still, and then a Hello Kitty lava lamp, and next to that is a Zyra needle felted plushie, a Pokemon figurine, a Zelda Ocarina, and then Edward Elric's pocket watch. On the next shelf starts where all my manga is, and then like I have some figurines and stuff, and also this cute little piggy bank. And this is just me showing you a bunch of figurines and like all my manga and stuff, so I'm just going to zoom through it because this video is already really long. On the last shelf is some DVDs I have, and then a bunch of like comics that I have, and then some like drawing books and other little books and stuff like that. I also have a headband, which is of the mist because my grandma bought it for me, so she didn't really know what she was buying. I'm in the Leaf Village though. But anyways, I got some more little other random books like the Witch series, which is like a novel / comic book, and then some manga books that wouldn't fit, and playing cards. And under that is a stepper. So next is my closet. There's some swords above it, some like graduation tassel things, some pictures, and like little perler art stuff, and a grr plushie. Then there's a shoe rack hanging on my door, and shoes all along the floor too because I have way too many. And that thing next to it is a bunch of hats and belts, and it's going to be kind of hard to see. As for my closet, everything is like color organized because I'm weird like that, and it goes like from dresses to shirts, and then skirts are on the other end, and it all goes from colors and then sleeve length within those colors. So yeah, and it's going to be really hard to see, and sorry for the bad filming, but like it was getting night out and my closet's already really dark to look in anyways, so it's just me showing you an overview of it though. So on the shelf in my closet is a bunch of random stuff like a blow-up dolphin and a sun hat, a couple random books, some slippers, portable DVD player, a grr laptop thingy, and a top hat. Next to that is another weapon, and then a plaque from high school. On the top shelf are some more plushies. On the next shelf is a bunch of random trinkets like some music boxes and Mountain Dew bottle and seashells and a frame that actually has a picture in it. Under that is a signed photo by Vic Magonia, who voices Edward Elric, and I don't know if that's fan art or something, but that was like a favorite picture of mine. And then a Soraka poster, and hanging like over on the side are a bunch of lanyards and some ribbons and badges from different cons and stuff. There's also a photo that I've had since I was little, and it's like this little cute cat with a cute quote. So on the top of this little bookcase thing is all my makeup stuff. So there were some eyelashes, and in this makeup box is just a bunch of random makeup products like foundations and eyeshadows and brushes and like eyeliner pencils and stuff. And then there's some of my favorite lipsticks, a couple palettes are back there, makeup wipes. There's also some flower crowns right next to that, and then an eyelash case, a mirror, comb, a couple more palettes of eyeshadows are right next to that, and then there's like some jewelry, a bunch of jewelry actually, just all messily displayed. So this is an overview of the shelf. There's just a bunch of t-shirts in this drawer, and then that's like all fragrances and lotions and other body sprays and stuff. And then this is like a whole bunch of different games I have for like basically my Wii system. And then down there is some like photo albums and other little books that didn't fit on the bookshelf. Also a quill pen and an autographed book from Disneyland. And then next shelf has like a bunch of stationery because I love collecting cute stationery. It also has like a little cupcake sweet cup mug thing, and then like a cupcake picture frame and bento box. Next to that is a bunch of my hair products like hairspray and like treatments and stuff, and then some samples and also nail polish remover. In that drawer are a bunch of my hair like hot iron tools and hairbrushes. In the next drawer is a bunch of like random wires and like headphones and stuff, and then this is a bunch of I guess activity items and games and like playing cards and that kind of stuff. And then next to that is my Halo energy sword, and we're back where we started, and like there's wall stickers if you've noticed around my wall that are like missing and falling off, but it's okay because I'm gonna repaint my room. Now we're moving on to my cosplay making area, which is really just an old storage room and still is, so I just have a small area in this room. As you can tell, it's basically just this half of the room. So on this door I have some of my longer wigs hanging up that I don't have the bags for anymore. And in the closet, that is super dark and you won't be able to see anything. I have like all of my cosplays hanging up. But it was really dark and this room has really bad lighting when it starts getting dark out, which it was, so you can't really see anything. On the shelf I have a couple wigs, and then on the floor is a bunch of cardboard, and I'm trying to show you my cosplays, but you can't see them at all. Next to that are some PVC pipe. Next to that are a bunch of boxes, and the first one's like sewing needles and safety pins. The next one has elastic and like trimming. And then the big one has a bunch of glue and tape. On the desk is my thread rack. Behind my thread rack is a bunch of acrylic paint. There's my little book for sketching out costumes, and in here are a bunch of like random tools and stuff, and pastels under that, perler bead stuff. In this box is a bunch of random stuff and stuff I use often, like scissors, measuring tape, and hot glue gun. In the first box over here I have a bunch of like cosplay accessories and stuff, like jewelry pieces and hair pieces. In the next box is a bunch of buttons and other like sewing machine accessories. And in the last box is a bunch of fake flowers and fake leaves. On the table next to that has a bunch of like my test prints that I ordered, which I'm having a giveaway at the moment on my Facebook page if you guys are interested. Next to that is a sewing machine, and this is where I do like most of my work that is indoor, and then that's a cell phone holder. This is where I hung that cork board from my haul, and then that is where like all my in-progress work is just laid. And this is where I have a bunch of my fabric and stuff, also creepy doll heads, and that's fish bones. So this is all my fabric, and like some of it, like some of the bigger pieces and nicer pieces are in that case, and then these are mostly like scrap pieces and smaller ones. And that box is I don't even know what. In this big tub is a bunch of old fabric and scrap fabric again, some craft foam, tulle, and paint, and a dazzler. And then in there is just a bunch of like decoratory stuff basically, and then that has a bunch of like articles of clothing, but smaller pieces like belts and socks and stuff. Under that is a box with my polymer clay and charms. Then there's some plushies I made, needle felting stuff, and more fabric. And over by the door is a bookshelf with spray paint, expanding foam, baby powder for wigs, and plasti dip. And so that is my room and cosplay station tour. Over there, yeah, that's some more cosplay in progress stuff that I forgot to show. But yeah, so that's basically it. Nothing fancy. Sorry for the bad filming. Bye. Have a lovely day. Thanks for watching.